Hey everyone, welcome back to Gaming Addicts with Gangs Legends of Mushrooms here. I wanted to go over a small thing that you need to do in this game that lots of people don't actually know how to do. I'm talking about switching gears, switching to different presets. It actually confused me for a bit because there's a few things you really have to do or it doesn't happen. And then sometimes you'll end up thinking you're switched. So it's right here. It's the t-shirt icon here. And basically you click on it and it shows you different presets. And you get different number of presets depending on what level you are, how far you are in the game. And if you don't do it properly, you'll think you swapped. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh man, I changed everything around for the one preset I didn't want to change. You're going to spend money on this game. Spend responsibly. Use the Appcoins App Store. Get up to 35% off on all in-game purchases. Use the promo code Mushroom5. You can see me doing it in the background. And if you'd like to do so, the information how to do so is in the description to the video. Save money. Put more in your pocket. So first thing, let's go over the most important thing. So you're going to want different gear, right? Like what if you have two or three different sets, one for warrior, archer, healer, and then you might even want 6 different ones if you go with like berserker and all the different levels of them, shadow hunter, crossbow, etc. So let's go through it. So first thing, I'm going to press the lamp and I'm going to get myself a gear. So here's a gear. Obviously I don't want it. What you want to do, you want to just go off screen here. You don't want to hit sell or equip. Okay, so it's still there. Oops, it's still there. I'm not going to do anything with it yet. And I don't want this on my gear here because this is my main gear. So I'm going to press this button, go to my different gears here. This is my boss hunting gear. I got everything set up. The only thing I don't have done is my statues. This is for PvP, and I'm just saving the flowers for the next event, which will be statues for us, and then I will change and make a second preset. So let's go over to my PvP preset. The gear is the same. Let's go to my mage preset, which I haven't used, I haven't really set up. Now you have to make sure to click switch plan. If you don't press this button, it doesn't switch. Now let's switch it. Okay, and you can see my power got dropped. I'm now wearing bad gear. So now, if I want to put it on here, I could press equip. Obviously, I don't want to do it because it's not a good piece of gear, so I'm going to put it back. But you can see that my gear is yellow and a little bit of blue here as I'm working on it. So it wouldn't affect my other gear. Now I'm going to go back to my boss hunting gear, switch plans, and you can see I'm now on the good gear. Now I'm going to sell this bad gear that I don't want, so the smoke's out of the way. Now another common mistake people make when looking at this is we're going to press this button again. We're going to go in, and let's say you just want to like look at something, and you click on set to, go to adjust. And I'm going to go over and look at my pals. But these are still my boss hunting pals, even though I changed the gear away. Okay, so all I did there was change the gear, but my boss hunting stayed the same. So if you didn't catch what I did there, this is still my boss hunting set. All I changed there was the gear. I'm going to change it back. I'm going to go back to archer, but it's really just my main gear. I haven't really, I don't have enough to do all the different types. But what I wanted to prove to you there was you can accidentally change one. So let's say, oh, I want to change I want to change this one. And I'm going to go to set 2 or set 1 because I'm on set 2. And I'm going to go in to change only this. It won't work. You have to change the entire set, okay? Or else you're going to go into your pals and your skills, and you're going to think you're changing something, but you're not. So change the entire set when you're going to change things. So I'm going to leave it on boss hunting, and we'll just look at all of my different sets here. And I can go over into pals, And if I want to change something, I could take the dragon out. And we'll go back over to my area here. And you can see it's taken out of only one of the sets of pals. And now I'm going to go over here and go over to adjust. And I'm going to add the dragon back. So there he is. He's in. Now let's go look over at my sets. And he's back there. So you basically do this for everything, right? You want to set up a different PvP and a different boss hunting. And now one other trick that you can do at the end is the presets. Not only do we have presets here, we can also go to our presets of where we want to use them. So that's right. So if you're going to be fighting Big Head, Grumpy, that's a monster. That's a boss, right? You want your boss items on. Put it on. And if you want to go into your arena, put on your PvP. And Manor Battle, I have PvP as well. Now, why is that important? Because you don't want to be switching these around all the time. You don't want to have one set of gear and then constantly be changing it around to go into the arena. And, oh, I got to pick my different pals. These ones are better against humans. These ones are better against PvP or against monsters, PvP and PvE. So make sure to set those presets. Because you'll just be in a hurry sometimes. Oh my God, I got to go in. I got to log in. I got to get my 5 attacks in before reset. That sort of stuff. So be prepared ahead of time, set them up. And most importantly, when you start to get to high levels like blue and yellow gear, you don't want to be throwing that stuff away if it's good. Like this one right here, like this sucks for Archer. It really does. But if I got a good one right here, if I got a combo, I'm not throwing that away. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to move this one over into another set of gear and save it for a time when I might be a warrior. So make sure to make the best usage of it, because we only get like one of these every 5,000 lamp. So you got to take advantage of that. Anyways, hope you guys like this little tip, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.